What up, everybody? Big Herc 916. And you tuned in to Prison Talk Live. Hope everybody had a great weekend and a week. It's about end of the month. Get that bread, positivity, motivation. A lot of big things going on. I mean, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Fresh out YouTube, also the Instagram. Represent, get you some Volt TV. Volt TV doing big things, and it's about to be going down on Apple, so stay tuned. But all that's coming real soon, you guys. Also, make sure you guys go check out Big Herc 916 on YouTube. Subscribe. Don't just watch the channel, share the channel. You know, we're dealing with a lot of little things that we've been trying to get around on, this platform, but we're still trying to bring you guys the dopest content. Also, subscribe to the Patreon. We got a fresh out Patreon. We got a Big Herc 916 Patreon over there. I talk about the little freaky tales. And if you're looking for any mentoring, life coaching, man, holler, man. BigHerc916.com. And if you're looking to try to deal with a situation, maybe you might have to go away and do some time, FreshOutSeries.com. Holler at us, man. We got that merch, too. We got that man in the can. You're trying to get your swole on. You're trying to get right. Get you some man in the can. And we got that yard time. Every morning, I have me a scoop of yard time, and I'm ready to go put in some work. So get you some man in the can and some yard time. I'm actually drinking some man in the can right now because I'm going to go hit the gym after I finish this live stream. Two scoops to give you about 50 grams of protein, and you'll be right, man. You want to add a little bit of protein to your diet, a little bit of whey protein. Get you some man in the can, and you'll be right. Yo, Herc, you still got sketchbooks you had as a kid, like shoe drawings and other art you can show us one day? Yeah, man, I still got that stuff. I have to dig it out, but I still got pictures of like my old sketches, man, from when I used to draw when I was a kid, as far as shoes and stuff. And I always tell you guys, put your focus into something that it will turn into a passion, but you could also make money at it. And so, I try to turn my passions into things I can also monetize, but at the end of the day, I enjoy them. Anything with cars, art, fashion, clothing, that's a passion for me, man. I be ripping them. Thank you for a donation, but I'm not going to read your comment because we don't want to talk about your stanky butt today. I don't know what kind of time you be on, man, but, I know you'll like talking about your butthole. Anyways, yeah, man, check out NTS on Fresh Out. Niggas talking shit, real game, real raw. It's kind of a cross between some old Dave Chappelle skit and Kevin Hart. And I got Jeff Brown, Giraffe Balls getting down with me. Check it out, man. We are really kicking some real game. And, the title, we did that to catch your attention. But it's some real talk on there. So check out NTS on Fresh Out, man. Also, we still got the homie Boo dropping game on there, and we have So Rich. So check out both of those interviews and support, man. Share the channel, man. And we don't promote any bullshit over here. Antoine, what up, man? Thank you for the donation. What's your take on gangster gangs, especially in Chicago? Man, my take on the gangs is that, dude, there's so much more out there, man. You know what I mean? Um, you can be doing with your life and to limit yourself to just a little square radius or a block, man. I mean, dude, there's the world out there, man. But it all depends on what you want out of life, man. You know what I mean? If you want to have a beautiful life, if you want to travel, meet interesting people, be successful, I mean, to me, it's not worth it to get locked up at a young age or get locked up, period. And it's not worth it to give your life up for people who, at the end of the day, man, everybody's gonna forget about you. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it, dude. I mean, nerds are winning. People who are using their brain is winning. If it's not worth it. I mean, unless you think it is. I'm not going to argue with somebody who wants to invest time into basically, sell themselves short, but I think life has way more to offer. I've been there, done that, man. I was on some stupid time, and then I started really, and you're on stupid time where you don't realize there's other things out there. Once you start seeing how big the world is, you realize you've been wasting a lot of time doing stupid things that you could have been really putting into other directions. So look at the big picture, man. A lot of people don't do it though. Somebody walks by your cell, throw the shank in your cell. What do you do? Um, it might be a setup. Kick that thing up out of here. You know what I mean? I've seen dudes. You don't want to get set up. I've seen people plant shanks in other people's cells to get them locked up in the hole. You got to watch out. Um, don't put yourself in a. And for one thing, man, if you guys are watching this, hopefully you're not going to go to prison. See, if you watch this, man, you should have enough sense to see stupid people doing stupid things so you don't get caught up. You know what I mean? You should see that, man. And not go to prison. I didn't have YouTube when I was growing up. I didn't have, I wanted to do business, but I didn't have all the resources you guys have. You guys have a lot of resources, and there's no reason for you to do stupid stuff to go to prison, man. I haven't been to New York, but I would like to get out there. Eventually, NTS, man, we're gonna be traveling, man. We're gonna be hitting college campuses. We're gonna be doing different forums and stuff like that. And I would like to get out and travel the country, man. I want to be able to hit. I'm gonna give you guys a heads up. I'm really big into cars, so I plan on hitting a couple big car events on the East Coast, maybe in Florida. Maybe do something in Florida, maybe something in South Carolina. But I plan on traveling, man. You know what I mean? I plan on really getting out and seeing different parts of the country. I mean, dude, you can't stay locked up in the house. I have seen Prison Break, and no, it's not accurate. But I haven't done time in I didn't do time in Brazil. The one they had in Mexico or Brazil, I don't know how accurate that was, but in the state, I mean, it's Hollywood, man. Hollywood glorifies prison, and there's nothing glorified about prison. Uh, I'll go to any college for a speech. If you're interested in me traveling to your campus, to your business, to talk about entrepreneurship, anything about just life experiences, hit me up, bigherc916.com, and I'll holler. We can make it happen. Never gotten into Milton Friedman. No, I never gotten into him. I read a lot of books. I mean, I try to stay pretty well versed in just different things, everything from autobiographies to motivation to spirituality. Right now, like I told you guys before, I'm finishing up David Goggins' book, but I'm also working on a book myself. So I try to, you know, I started off this channel with my partner, And, initially it was about just lacing you guys up on prison, but at the end of the day, it's about life after prison. It's about not going to prison. Prison is, yeah, man, it's about staying the hell out of prison. To hell with prison, man. Um, Hollywood glorifies pedos, wouldn't put any faith in Hollywood doing. Yeah, exactly. But people do. People put a lot of faith in people. People look at what they see on TV and they think it's real. The news is Hollywood. I mean, dude, they put a lot of bullshit out there too, and people believe it, man. If you want to write your own book, man, you got to start off just writing. Start putting your ideas down. It's just time, It's just like about putting aside the time. Everything's about allocating the necessary time to get it done. When I say spirituality, what are you talking about? What do you believe in? Spirituality, I mean higher belief in self. You have a higher and lower self. You have things of the physical nature and things of the unforeseen. A lot of people cannot fathom things they can't touch. They don't understand spirits. They don't understand the universe, communicating without talking. Things that are in the fourth dimension, creating things out of thin air. Hustling an invisible realm. There's a lot of things that exist, and just because you can't touch them, don't mean they're not real. And like a lot of people, they have everything that they seek to enlighten themselves. They go to somebody else rather than themselves. If you learn how to meditate, if you learn how to regress into self, you would find such a high understanding of what your purpose is on this earth. It would blow your mind. A lot of you guys don't even know what your purpose is, man. I have traveled outside the U.S. I got a passport, and in 5 years, I see myself, basically doing big production things with my team. I got a group of people I'm working with that are very smart, and my goal is to continually surround myself around smarter people than myself so that I can learn. I always want to be around people who can teach me something. I don't have time to be around dumb people, man. Have you ever talked about gold and silver? Yeah, I've talked about gold and silver on here. I know about fiat currency. I know about numistic and intrinsic value. I've studied all that stuff, man. A lot of that stuff goes above people's head, but yeah, gold and silver, a lot of that. You know what I mean? I've talked about that. I'm not a financial advisor though, so I don't give financial advice. I've talked about cryptocurrency on here. I've made money with crypto. Some of the people on here have made money with crypto. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to. It's all about what you're willing to risk. I can't tell a person what to risk as far as an investment and then be responsible for it. So you could lose everything. But that's those are chances you take when you're invested in the market. As a young 19-year-old, I always envisioned myself earning my law degree, my MBA, getting rich off of my stocks, all while in college. Hey, man, great vision. Every day I come in my office, and what I have on my wall, I have pictures of all the things I like. A lot of cars, houses, boats, gold, my goals, property. You got to have your vision, man, and that's how I got to where I am today. Nobody gave me shit. I didn't have a silver spoon. I had to get out here and really hustle as far as apply myself, be creative and all that. What's my new book about? I'm doing a book about, I'm working on my autobiography, and I'm also writing another urban erotic novel. I actually wrote the novel years ago, but I just haven't edited it. So I'm actually in the process of editing another urban erotic novel, and I'm also doing my autobiography. I don't know where Badger is. I'm living in Arizona. I don't know where he's at. I don't really keep tabs on a lot of these guys. Do a series on porn actresses escaping the industry. We did a whole video. We did a series about that, about adult film star. Go check out Audrey Black. We did a video. We interviewed a called Porn Star. We interviewed also a girl who worked at the Bunny Ranch. So go check it out, man. You ever going to hop back on board? Tipped? I haven't had time, man. I mean, I would like to. Right now, I'm so busy doing so many different things. I haven't had time to get back on a skateboard lately. Just really trying to stay active physically and then working. I'm doing a lot of writing, a lot of videoing. I'm really working on finishing up the Chevelle. I want to get it on the road. I want to hit some half-mile events. I want to get out and do some probably tracking. I'm not too much into autocross, but I want to get out and do some stacking as far as on the track. I'm not going to read that, but thank you for the donation, man. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, you can come with a better handle than that. No one gave Herc any of me. I don't really get that. Yeah, nobody gave me. Yeah, you're right. Nobody gave me shit. If that's what you're saying, you know what I mean. I had to get it for myself. My bag. If I misinterpreted what you said, I thought you were saying something slick, but yeah, nobody gave me shit, man. I had to go out here and get it, man. I didn't even see my family for the first year, almost 2 years I was out, and I didn't see my family the whole time I was locked up. But I can't hold that against them and claim victim because I'm the one who robbed the bank. You know what I mean? I can't blame anybody for my shortcomings, man. At the end of the day, man, you have to own them to your own responsibility, and you can't be a crybaby. You can't be a little tampon boy, a flower punk. You can't be a sucker waiting for somebody to make you feel better. You have to own up to your actions, man. If you don't have something, it's because you ain't put the effort in. If you ain't out here getting paper, you're not out here creating a business or making a future for yourself, it's because you don't want to. So quit being a victim, man, and get out here and make it happen. I can't get mad at the system. I can't get mad because I never had my dad. I can't get mad because I got a felony record. I can't cry all the time and feel sorry for myself, man. You know what I mean? John Green, thank you for the donation, but I can't help you with that one, brother. That's something you got to figure out on your own, working with your tallywhacker. JB Will, thank you for the donation. Keep spitting the truth, big homie. Learned tons from you over the last few. Thank you, man. No, I never gambled in prison. I didn't want to get caught up. I wouldn't gamble. You know what? Actually, I'd never gambled, but I did. The homie ran a ticket and I made money. That's how I put money. I did the law, and for a little while, during football season, I made a little bread running a ticket for the homie. I feel like starting a Pokemon card hustle. I don't know nothing about Pokemon, but I know there's money out there. I mean, shoot, there's money in buying and selling shoes. You can go in your closet right now, and a lot of you guys got all them Jordans stacked up there you ain't wearing. You can turn those Jordans around on eBay, take that money, go buy you some silver, or go buy you a nice Omega or a Breitling or a Rolex watch, turn around from a pawn, flip that, and then go buy 2 more and flip that. Even if you're making $300 a flip, you're working for yourself. See, there's a lot of things you can make money on that other people don't know their value. You got people right now who are desperate. You got people right now who are looking for a good deal. So whether it's jewelry, whether it's shoes, whether it's comic books, whether it's Pokemon, whether it's car parts, skateboard parts, you can sell anything, man. T-shirts, you can sell anything. You got an eBay account, you got a Posh account, you got an Etsy account, you got an Amazon account. You can sell anything, man. How to finish my man in the can. At the end of the day, man, it's like they said, nothing comes easy And for a lazy ass, you get nada. If you're a lazy ass, you don't deserve anything. You know, you got to put in work, man. Nobody wants to put in work these days. Everybody wants to be buff, but they don't want to work out. Everybody wants money, but they don't want to think. They want to just take pictures and look good on Instagram and think that they're going to get rich. Man, you got to put in the work, man. Herc's Goals, thank you for the donation. What do you think about Herc kept his eyes on me, now it's paying off? Yeah, man, you know, eyes on the prize, bro. I never, you know, there's times where I felt like, wow, man, am I putting my time into the right thing? But at the end of the day, I put my time into myself. I always bet on myself. Before I'm going to go bet on a 9-to-5, before I'm going to bet on somebody else giving me a paycheck, I'm going to figure out how to make my own paycheck. And I'm going to figure out how to pay my own bills by me. You know, if you have been on this earth long enough to know how to, you know, you're out of school, you're a grown man, you know how to wipe your ass, you know how to get up and go and put gas in your car and do all the basics, you should have enough game on how to create a hustle for yourself that will make you money. It's all about what you do, man. It's all about belief in self. You know, at the end of the day. Alex2256, thank you for the donation. What do you think about Biden falling? Man, you know, you already know. I don't even watch TV no more, man. It's not even TV. It's a program box. Program the world. They use the TV to program the world, man. The world got scared to death. The world is scared to death, man. And you got a dude who can't even talk that's running a country? Come on, man. You already know what I think, man. I think it's a joke, and it's even more of a joke because everybody who's looking at it, they know that this shit is a joke. It's not even real, man. It's nothing real about it, man. It's like, come on, man. You got to be kidding me. Jeff St. Till, thank you for the donation. If somebody is overweight, a hot girl will go out. People like that. If somebody is overweight, a hot girl will go out. People like that. I don't get that one. I don't know what you mean by that one. Yeah. You know, there you go. Just made $6,000 commission on an apartment. Hey, man, there's a lot of different hustles, man. I remember talking to a guy at a gym, and this guy was a millionaire from Zippers. Yeah, Zippers, man. This guy sold Zippers to like some of the top jean manufacturers in the country, and he manufactured quality zippers, and he was worth millions from selling zippers. Man, I'm telling you, man, there's so many hustles out there, man. So many. You know, that's why I invest in myself. John Green, thank you for the donation. You feeling the Seikos? Seiko's a good watch, man. I mean, they ain't rapping about it, which, you know, is not saying it's not a good watch, but, you know, the thing is, man, finding an undervalued asset and flipping it. You know, that's the key, man. There's a lot of things out there that are undervalued that somebody might, you know, look at like, oh, it's not worth nothing. I mean, it could be little collectibles, you know, figurines, coffee mugs. There's a lot of things that are worth a lot of money, man. People don't know. You know what I mean? Artwork, there's a lot of things with value, man. Who would have thought a comic book could be worth thousands of dollars when it first came out? Who would have thought, man? Josh and Jesus, thank you for the donation. Stop watching TV 12 years ago. Don't miss it. Yeah, man, it's garbage. I didn't watch TV in prison, man. You know what I mean? I had too much time to, you know, my time was spent studying. You know, I'd rather study than and then watch TV and just let my brain just sit there, bro. I know, even now, I'll tell you right now, I do watch YouTube like when I'm taking a poop or when I'm at the gym. But other than that, bro, I'm usually writing, reading. Like when I take trips with my wife, I'm reading motivational stuff about other people. I just focus on things that elevate me consciously. I can't just if I'm doing something like to kill time, I might watch something as far as if I'm doing another activity. But if I'm working on myself, I don't have time for TV, man. Hey Nunez, thank you for the donation. Make your own path 100%. A salary is a drug they give you to forget about your dreams. Mad respect to you and your grind, Big Herc. Hey, man, thank you, man. Thank you, bro. I'll tell you right now, man. I'll tell you a story, man. While I was in prison, everybody in prison was trying to get into the factories. A lot of these guys who were gangsters, big drug dealers on the street, they basically, a lot of them had a lot of time, 15, 20 years, and what they did was their goal was to work in the factory and to get out and get a job. Go to work for somebody. They sold drugs. Maybe they said some of them made millions or, hundreds of thousands or whatever the case may be. But that was their goal, to get out and get a job. I didn't make as much money as most of the people in prison as far as bank robbery. I mean, it's not high on the economic scale, but I mean, it is what it is, whatever. But one thing I did differently was I did not have a plan to get a job when I got out of prison. I did not come up with a resume. I didn't go fill out any applications. I created my own job because I believed in myself. That's it. At the end of the day, man, I believed in myself, man. I didn't go, I paid somebody to give me a check stub so that I could pay the halfway house. I didn't even work. I worked for myself and gave them a check out of my own pocket. But I got a different mentality, man. I'm a different breed, man. I'm a different breed, brother. Jeff Santil, thank you for the donation. Sorry about that. I mean, a hot girl with no go out with a go out or overweight man, even though that they are very... No, yeah. What you're saying is a hot girl will go out with an overweight man if he has money. If he broke and he's smelling like old bear booty, she ain't gonna go out with him. But if he's smelling like some Jimmy Choo and he got a Ferrari or a G-Wagon, a G55, she gonna go out with him. She gonna let him bust some cheeks, even though he looked like a damn bear on top of her. Women don't care. It's about money. It's about money a lot of times, man. You see it all day long. Dude, hello, he tore up. He got a little bubble gut, but he got on some old Gucci loafers. He got on a Richard Mille. He worth buku money. He's smart. He busting her cheeks, man. That dude, man, with the little bubble gut, man, he balling with that Ferrari, that G-Wagon. He got about 5-6 cars, big house. Yeah, he busting her cheeks and her friend's cheeks. I never bust Chinese cheeks, no, but I have busted Japanese cheeks. Did you ever, You never tell on yourself, man. Don't ever tell on yourself. Don't ever do a Casanova and brag about anybody who says they were stabbing people in prison on YouTube, they're stupid. You don't ever tell on yourself. That could be an outstanding case, man. Took 2 days to get to you mentally stop being hypocrite, acting like you were ignorant bias. CJ, God, are you that miserable, brother? A hypocrite? Who said I was a hypocrite? It put you in. Hide you from the channel. God, so pathetic. Blade Brown, thank you for the donation. Haven't talked to OG. Haven't talked to him, bro. Haven't talked to him. I'll leave it at that. Who else we got up here? He's over. He is not ever saying. Yeah, I never said it was okay to rob banks, and I'm not being. People just because you and look, man. I'm not a saint. I don't go to church. I don't get on my knees and pray every night. I'm not talking about don't cuss and don't do this, don't listen to gangster rap. I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life, and I'm not perfect, bro. I still listen to gangster rap. I'm just not gonna go out there and kill somebody for nothing, and I'm not gonna run around and tell you to beat up people and rob people, and because I know where it gets you. And I'm not being a hypocrite because I've lived a life, but I'm not bragging about it. That's the thing. And it's like, it don't matter if it took me X amount of years to get to where I'm at now. At least I'm sharing. A lot of dudes out there talk a lot of shit, but they're not sharing shit because they're shit. And they can't share anything because they don't have nothing to share because they're still living a dirty, horrible life. The end of the day, I'm trying to share the things I did to put it in perspective because I'm not a faker. I'm not some fake ass rapper trying to talk about all the things I did. I'm not going to sit here and lie, 1,000 keys, this and that, Rico. That's all bullshit, man. But I did a lot of stupid stuff. I own up to it. I'm not on here trying to brag about I'm the toughest guy or I'm this and that. I've been a perfect kid or perfect person. I made a lot of mistakes, but I'm a human being, man. And if you're a human being and you own up to your mistakes, you change your life. That's what it's about, man. Is changing your life. Sometimes, hopefully, you don't make the mistakes. Some people make them, and that's and they don't change. But if you change and you're doing better now, more power to you, man. But you got a lot of suckers, a lot of haters. When people come on here and they say, "Oh, you're a hypocrite," how am I a hypocrite? I'm not telling you to go rob a bank. I'm not running around doing one thing and doing the opposite. I'm the same person. The same Big Herc you see right here is the same one you see at the car show. I'm at the car shows. I don't duck no wreck. People see me in public all the time. I don't pretend to be some other dude in public. I'm the same dude. I have any diet plans? I got the book. Go on the website. It's on Amazon, Resistance Responsive Training, or Big Herc 916, get the workout book. We also have the workout book and ebook on Fresh Out, freshoutseries.com. Never been to South Carolina, but I do want to go out there for some of you guys' big hot rod community out there. Chris Fallon, thank you for the donation. How would you just suggest someone start if they want to work for themselves and earn their own money? I would tell them to start with get a journal, get a notepad, write down your ideas, write down the skills you have, start researching whatever it is you think you want to do that you feel is going to make you the money, and then figure out how you can turn around and do that what you think is going to make you money for yourself, and then kind of reverse engineer it. If you can reverse engineer your entrepreneurial visions, you can turn that vision into a reality. But you got to see how you can take that and make it a reality, and you got to find people that can help you monetize what you want to do to make money. So it's a process, you know what I mean? You don't want to jump into anything. And I mean, look, man, not everything you do is going to be a winner. You know what I mean? Sometimes you do things and you might lose money. Not everything you do is going to make money. And that's just part of the process. You might make money on everything you do. Maybe the first 5 things, you never know. But, it's usually sometimes you're going to lose money, man. It's part of the process. Even the smartest people, man, get took on investments sometimes. It's just part of life. It's not to say you're stupid. It's just doing business, man. The best advice I ever received, man. Best advice, man. The best advice is basically create your own reality, man. Don't follow somebody else's vision. Don't let somebody else tell you what you can and can't do. Figure out what it is you feel you're good at and master that and become a captain of your own destiny. Become the owner of your own reality. You know, a lot of times we have other people trying to tell us what we can and can't do. And when we start believing that is when we lose a sense of self. Entrepreneur King, thank you for the donation. What do you think of NBA YoungBoy recent arrest in LA on gun charges? I seen that, bro. Not very smart. You know, not very smart, man. These guys, you know, they create a reality, man, of basically going to jail. You know, you got these guys are they don't have registered firearms. They, you know, do videos and they have guns on the set. I mean, you're creating energy. Energy is real. Energy is going to attract certain things, man. And, you know you have certain things that you're dealing with, why put yourself in a position that's going to compromise yourself? You know, that's the thing, man. I mean, dude, um, you got to be smarter than that, man. I mean, you're a multimillionaire. You're making all this money, and it's like they're not thinking. These guys aren't thinking, man. I mean, the only time that you think you sit in that damn cell and you have nobody else around you, and it's cold, you hungry, and you got to go poo poo, man. You gonna be thinking then. You can't get no visits. You can't get no. You ain't got your girl to bust her cheeks. You gonna be thinking then, man. So, hey, man, let's get into the shout outs. Thoughts on 1984 Oldsmobile Tornado, 1984 Tornado. Yeah, it's not really a car I'd put the money into, but hey, man, to each his own, man. You never know. You might be able to turn our car into a monster. You know what I mean? You can't knock it. I mean, who would have thought 20 years ago that people would be doing the dunks like this? You know, a 72 to a 76, a Caprice now is, man, those things are collectors. You know, who would have thought, man, that the 72 to 76 would be the dunk, you know? The box Chev, you know, the box Chev. I mean, we were pushing box Chevs when I was young in high school, but now they took them to another level. I mean, wasn't nobody when I was growing up putting turbos on no box Chevys, man. Shout out to North Carolina. Shout out to New York. Get the shout outs in, man. I got to get to the gym. Shout out to OKC. Oceanside in the house. Oklahoma City. Skolcom Valley. I had a couple vets, man. I like vets. I've had a 67, 69, 84, 87, and a 90. Greenville, South Carolina in the house. Oklahoma City. Australia, I see you. Clearwater, Florida. Kingston, Ontario. 816 North Highlands, all right. London, England. Oklahoma City. Brawley, California. Clearwater, Africa. Phoenix, New York. Pomona. Texas. Greenville, South Carolina. Palatine, never heard of that. Kansas City, Mexico, Germany, Moreno Valley, Nicaragua, Los Angeles, Durham, North Carolina, Las Vegas, I see you, Lake Havasu City, I see you, China, Maryland, London, 925 Antioch, Nicaragua again. Kingman, Arizona. Okay. Canada. Philly. Flat, Missouri. Russia. Philly, Vietnam. Ridgecrest. Hey, man, shout out to everybody who tuned in. I love y'all, man. I got to get to the gym, man. I got to get my workout on. Keep a healthy mind, healthy spirit. Thank you for everybody who asked all the great questions, man. Be positive. Dade County, I see you, man. St. Paul, Minneapolis, Twin Cities, Cuba. Um, hey, man. Big Herc, Nutty Kill. St. Louis, Missouri, Kiefer Pass, never heard of that. Zenik, Bosnia. Wow, I never heard. Zeneca, Bosnia. Okay, Lakeview Academy, Abu Dhabi. Um, Ireland. Hey, man, everybody who tuned in, love you guys. Have a great week. Stay safe. Avoid all these idiots out here, man. Watch yourself. Be conscious. Meditate. Try meditating first thing in the morning. Go brush your teeth. Find a quiet place and meditate for 10 to 15 minutes to start off with. 5 minutes first. Work your way up to 10, then try 20. And try to meditate. Tune in. Get rid of all the negative energy, man. All the sucker shit, man. Get it out of your system. As far as what you've heard, people who try to feed you garbage. You know what I mean? You gotta decompress all the suckers. A lot of suckers out there, man. You know what I mean? Negative energy. Get the negative energy out. Breathe in positive energy. And elevate yourself consciously. South Sac, I see you, man. The Bronx in the house. Turkey in the house. West Texas. Hey, man. Love you.